Hello? 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 Hello, chat. Hello. My voice is all raspy. It's all raspy, like, because I'm all coughing. I'm all coughing. I'm all coughing and I'm all sick. I'm all sick, like, damn, shit's tough out here. Shit's tough out here for a young girl. For a young girl, shit's tough. Hi, Kanye. Oh, shit. Hi, Kanye. Hi, everyone. Are we ready to discuss? Are we all ready to discuss the political and socioeconomic state of the world right now? Are we all ready to discuss? I got a muffin here. I got a muffin here for comfort. For comfort and yumminess. Oh, this is good. Oh, oh, it's good. Hi, Sigma Knight. You don't have to say it 40 times. Hello. Hi, it's your girl. Hi, Multitails. Hi, Official. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Blueberry. Hi, Nebula. Hi, everyone. How is everyone? Anyways, chat, I got some sad shit to discuss. And we're gonna talk about it. We're all gonna talk about it. Hi, Sparkle. Hi, everyone. Also, we're 3 followers away from 1,500 over on the Twitch. So if you are over on the YouTube and you're welcome to support me, you could come on over, bruh. You could come on over. That didn't come out right. That really didn't come out right. That really didn't come out right. No, it really sounded like I said something else instead of come on over, whatever. But chat, I've got some things to talk about. Thing number 1, I've been absent, alright? Reason number 1 for being absent these past few days. For the past, sorry I've been so inactive, you're good, I've been inactive. Welcome in, first time chatter. But, chat, thing number 1 to discuss. One family member has passed away recently. Okay? One of the reasons I haven't gone recently is because, I have somebody has passed that, meant a lot to me. And that's hard. That's always hard. But I thought that I would be good to come back to streaming the next day. We have a very gorgeous Christmas profile picture here on the swamp. If you're not in the swamp, you should join it. But we have a very gorgeous thing. One of my mods went out and did it. Her name's right. She's great. But they went out and they organized some things. We're snow themed. It's very gorgeous. But you'll see over in the announcements, I said that I thought I'd be down to stream the next day, and I really thought that I would be. I thought I'd be back. I thought I'd be back in it. But I was not back in it, and that goes into my second point. I was told that somebody else who's very dear to me they do not have a lot of time left. They are. This is hard. I need music. But somebody else has a couple of days left. Maybe. Like, they don't see them making it another week, which is equally hard to go through. I mean, it's unexpected. It sucks a lot. It really does suck a lot. It's not something that anyone should go through, although everyone likely will at some point, but it's hard. I'm probably not gonna get to say goodbye, which is tough. It's unlucky. And then I thought that I could go back out and stream again the next day. Okay. I thought I'd be like, okay, I'll take a couple days. Ian called me, Izzy called me, Wiz texted, like, everyone looked out, and they were all like, bro, just take a couple of days and chill. And I was like, you know what, you're right, I will. And on my chill days, I got told that another family member, a third family member, I was told that a third family member has, moved in with a family member because of declining health. So to recap, one family member's passed. A second one has less than like a week left, and then a third one is staying with my grandma too, because he's got his own complications. And it's just GG's indeed. Indeed. It's just hard. It's hard, man. Your grandma's dead? I've seen a lot of people saying that they're also losing people recently, or they've lost someone recently. And to everyone who's reached out or gone through a similar thing, or just like um everyone who's kind of got something going on, I wish the best for you. It's hard. It's really hard. I've got She's been dead. Damn, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope she's resting easy, and I hope you're doing all right. But yeah, it's just hard. It's really hard. God, I don't know what to talk. I'm such a bad streamer. I'm so bad at my job. I'm so terrible at this. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. One of the main reasons I wanted to talk about this. One of the main reasons I want to talk about this is Thanksgiving breaks coming up for a lot of you, including me. Thanksgiving breaks coming up. And I think I might spend as much of that break, with family as I can. To the healthier and the non-healthier. I just want to spend as much time with them as I can. So over the next few days, if my stream numbers are down, forgive me. After Thanksgiving break, fresh start. I'll be back. I'll be back in it. Everything will be better. High energy again. High energy Jolene will be back. But like just recently, that's why everything's been so low key. God, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry while I'm up here. I don't want to cry while I'm up on stage. A lot of people, 30 people have reacted to this. A lot of people from this have reached out both privately and publicly. And I don't think the words exist to show how that feels, except like a thank you, I guess. Because that truly does, it means the world to me. It truly does. Like the support that comes from the lovely swamp, and then you guys are the swamp if you guys don't know. But the amount of people who have supported me and just asked if I was doing okay or checked up on me, I don't know. It means the world to me. I love you guys. I love you guys. I do. Even though I say fuck you all the time and I punch a camera, I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. My grandpa passed, my grandma passed, my 2 aunts. Dude, I'm so sorry. Death is so hard. Death is hard. Death is really hard. It's such a tough and unfortunate part of life that everyone will have to go through at one point. But even with that in mind, it's so hard to prepare yourself for. This is unscripted. I don't know if you guys can tell. I didn't plan anything. I didn't come at this with anything in mind, so I'm really just freeballing here, and it's not going so well when I have to be a little more serious. But with most things, preparation helps. Obviously, Batman beats everything with prep time. The human mind can prepare for anything. But I don't know. Death is so damn hard. Thank you so much for the
No
resub.
Tactulidvan just resubscribed
This is the
for
type
3
of
months.
this is the content that you want. This is the type of content you want no ads for. This is the type of content you want no ads for. Is sad, depressed Jolene. Anyways, with most things you can prepare if you know what's coming. And many times that can help it can help with that the impact if you're prepared. But death and like losing someone, it always hurts. Um, you can't really prepare for that shit, which sucks. There's no there's no way to get, you know, there's no way to get prepared or ready for it, which is hard. There's no I suck so bad at this. I'm so terrible at this. If you need to vent or talk and privately, you can talk to me. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are the best. But you know, it's just hi Izzy. It's just always hard. It's just always hard. Um, if you guys are going through this right now with me, if you're along on this journey, as I know a lot of you are, I hope you guys are okay. For whether I'm doing okay, I'm here. So how bad can it really be? So I'm here, I'm pushing, I'm doing fine, I'm doing my thing. Doing my stream thing. We're gonna try and have fun today after I stop being so fucking sad. And then and then we're gonna have a good time. But um, you know, thank you, Fluffy.
Fluffino just resubscribed for
Dude,
2 months.
I should be depressed more. I should be depressed more often. This is fruitful. This is fruitful right here. I'm gonna cry. Okay, lock in, lock in, lock in. Um, for a recap on who passed, I don't know how they relate to me specifically. Um, I do, I do. I lost my aunt first, and then the guy who doesn't have much time left is, I think, my great uncle. It's fucked. It's my grandpa's youngest brother, and he's super cool. Which kind of sucks. And then my I think my oldest cousin is staying with my grandma, for health complications. Um, my aunt hid that she's had dementia for 5 or 6 years now, and the complications kind of arose from there. Um, when you hide something like that, it's really easy for more things to pile up, and then once you hide one, you kind of gotta hide all of them, and then it's easy to ignore treatment. It's easy to not spend as much time with people, and eventually everything just kind of you know got to a point where it was a little bit too late, and you know it's all right though. It's all right though. This is the this is the worst stream to have a hype train on. This is the worst stream to have a hype train on. Oh, it's whatever though. It's whatever. When my mom died, her dementia scaled higher out of nowhere. It's literally the worst thing to go through. I wish her the best for you and your family. Yeah, dementia sucks. Dementia's a bitch, dude. Dementia's so. Sorry about your mom. It's. Mm, I don't know. I wish I got more time with them all. With everyone. But that's the hard part. Is it's easy to, it's easy to blame yourself for not getting more time with them, or, you know, why didn't I spend more time? Why did I stay home on a reunion, or why did I do this? Why did I do that? When I could have. It's whatever. The important part's not to blame yourself for sure. That is definitely the important part. But everyone getting all this bad news at once, it bums the sister out for sure. I'm scratching little squares in my mouse pad. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm scratching little squares. I'm just I'm doodling in my free time. Hi. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My grandpa's house sold, and I just tried so hard not to cry when I saw that sold sign. I miss you so fucking much, dude. Yeah, it's tough. Losing something that is a losing something that's like somebody's after they're gone is a really hard part because that's how they live on is through memories and through experiences, feelings, whatever. So when something like that happens, or like a house sells, or like you lose an item they gave you, it kind of relives everything that you'd already fought for. Um, like it like that it rejogs all of those memories that you've gone through, and everything that you fought so hard to get through. It kind of just it brings it all back because there really is never a point of total healing. Like you can take a little bit of sand from the sandbox, and you can cover and then you can cover that hole, but like that sand's always going to be gone, and you can recover best you can, but it's always going to be it's always going to be kind of a part of you. Or, like it's always going to be missing, and and you can't really get that sand back in this sense. Is this a free therapy session? I mean, it's a free yap session. I mean, if that counts, it's a yap session. But it's really easy to reopen that wound and live through it again. Sadness and depression, they're kind of they're like a cloud. They're um they're like a cloud that can get in your way, and it's easy to see that cloud and then have trouble seeing like the road ahead. Dude, these metaphors suck ass. I'm trying to make them work so bad. I'm trying to make these metaphors work so bad. But it's like a cloud, and then um that blocks the path forward. And like happiness, like even looking backwards, the road can look hard, where you can be like, well, like my whole life has been sad. Because when you're sad, you want other you leech onto other sad things. So it's hard to see all the good behind you and all the good ahead of you, and only focus on what you can see, which could be like a darker like present time, right? Like you got a staircase here, and then this staircase has a big huge evil wall, and it's easy to see this and then look backwards and be like, "Oh, I haven't come up that tall high at all," and not see that there's more to it. And the important part's you know setting goals for getting ahead, and then feeling a bit of progress every time, where it's like, oh, I'm streaming now. I'm back in my streaming thing, and then each one. But it's really easy to set that path forward, and then only put one goal here. So when you reach it, even though you've come this far, um, looking back, it feels like you haven't made that much progress. Um, so setting tiny goals that you can work towards, it really does help. Feel like you've made a difference, or made some progress. Came in here, Izzy's better. Oh, terrible timing. Terrible timing on that. True, true. He's probably way more entertaining right now. But yeah, depression really can, cloud everything. It can make everything seem darker and harder and more miserable than it is. And breaking free from that, that's the really hard part, is understanding that there is healing to be done and better steps to be made. Yeah, it's like my little demonstration in my little square. I'll come in 20 minutes later with a good attitude. Dude, the mods are so protective right now. The mods are so protective. I love my mods. I love my mods. I won't pay them, but I love them. But yeah, that's that's my little rant. It's my little rant about loss and depression and everything. I hope soon I'll feel better, and I think I will. I think I'll get over it here in a minute, um, but it's just it's hard. It's really hard. My schedule for the next few days is, I think I'm gonna go into my grandma's house and spend time with the guy who's staying with her, as well as eat Thanksgiving on Wednesday. Is today Monday? Today is Monday. So I think Tuesday will be. Tuesday, I'm gonna try to stream. I make no promises. But when have my announcements for a stream ever been reliable ever? I'm gonna try and stream on Tuesday. And Wednesday through probably Friday, I'll be at my grandparents. And then, hopefully streams back Saturday. If not, streams back like Monday, Sunday, whenever I get home.
Ritus is just gifted 5 subs.
I need to talk about my mental problems more often. Thank you. Thank you so much. What the fuck? Thank you.
No Takjilidvn just gifted 1 sub.
I'm gonna cry. Thank you. This is not the type of tears I thought would be shed over this stream. I'm actually gonna cry. Look at me. No. Sorry I'm late, you're good. You would have been stressed about it for the rest of your days. You would have been stressed about it for so long. Carrot, what the hell? Carrot's making an appearance? I love you, Carrot. But yeah, that's the tale of my 3 family. All a little bit down the road more than everyone else. When I say we all fucking love you and you're one of the best people around here in the community, I promise it's true. Dude, we really have the greatest community ever. We have the greatest community all time. We got a community of some just the most lovable idiots of all time. The most lovable idiots ever. And they're all here. They're all here. You cried so much in your aunt's bathroom. Are you okay? What happened? I haven't cried tears of sadness in 5 years. How old am I? Chat, how old am I? Chat, how old am I? I'm 17. It's probably been 5 years since I've cried of sadness. Happy tears. Happy tears, you guys can get a tear out of me every, few weeks. But, because I'm ever grateful. I'm so humble. I'm so humble and so grateful. But like actual sad tears, it's been like 5 years. And a lot of people see that as, a sign of strength. Like, oh, you're not crying because you're so strong. But I think I've wanted something very less recently than to cry. There's not much more that I have wanted to do than cry, and I just haven't been able to. And I think crying is like really, I think it's powerful cuz I think it's really good for, processing those emotions and like helping to I think it helps you. I think it's good for you. I think it's really good for you. I'm a doctor and I'm coming with enlightened takes. Enlightened takes in the medical world. Um I think a good cry is like one of the best, healing steps you can take. Um cuz when something like really hard to like comprehend or manage happens, when something truly, difficult to understand happens, um, I think it helps to recontextualize it and, process that. Because it's really easy for things to feel so huge that they can't be tackled, and it is your body's like natural way of just, letting those things out. Um, which is just it's been something I've been unable to do for a really long time. Um, which has kind of, made me bottle everything up. It's and I feel like I do have, a lot of things that I have not faced or tackled. Um, I feel like I haven't faced truly a lot of the things that have happened to me. Um, and I think this has kind of, brought those back too, which is making it a lot harder. Because as I try to let myself feel this, it would be really easy for me to, you know, stream Roblox, put on a face, and scream for 2 hours, and then sleep, and then do that again, and just ignore everything. Um, it would be super easy. I could ignore it. I could put it a wall up, and then just do my normal thing, and that would work. But I think it's equally important to feel it. I think it's equally important to I think it's equally important, or I think it's more important to, let yourself feel that. And upon realizing this and upon this, feeling it and letting it happen, it's caused me to feel everything that's happened, which is scary. It's really scary. Cause even things from, years ago that, I thought I handled, I am realizing very quickly that I haven't. I haven't, you know, covered all these things. And even old news is hitting like it just happened. And so many hold on, gotta bust it out. So many roads, this is a road, by the way. So many roads have kind of, fumbled into each other at the same time that it's making this is the current road. So many different events are kind of hitting me at just the same point that it's making everything overwhelming. Because normally what happens is all these events hit down the road of life, right? And then you combat it here, you're good, and then you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. But what I've done is I've kind of caused all of them to funnel into the same one by allowing myself to feel now and process it now, where I have to process everything now, which is why it's hitting so much harder than I think it normally would. Because normally, normally, I'd, you know, I'd just kind of, like, I've always kind of prided myself on handling things very quickly. I'd handle it quickly, or an event would pop up, I'd be upset about it for 10 minutes, um, and then by the time, by the time that 10 minutes is up, I'm hopping on Minecraft, Roblox, whatever, doing whatever, partying, whatever, like covering those. Um, and and that worked. I mean, it worked for a while, and I always, I thought that it would come back, like this, and I thought it would come back where I would just push it, and I would push it, and I would push it, and I would push it. And I thought that eventually it would come back, and then it will, bottling them up, eventually would explode. Um, but I thought that when it exploded, I could do the same thing, and then, I would, when it all came crashing down, I could just, experience it for a little bit, go on, party, do whatever. But you really can't. Like, if you are someone who bottles your emotions or bottles your feelings, um, please handle them before things get out of control. Because it can very easily get out of control, and getting them back in control is damn hard. Whenever it's a good time to cry, I just don't feel anything. My heart just goes cold. I don't know if that is normal, but throughout my life, it feels like whenever I need to feel sadness, all my emotions go into a little ball inside me. That is a prison for my sadness, and I can't get out. That's why in fourth grade, I was sometimes called Dead Heart. Please don't time me out because it's not breaking any chat rules. Okay, I'll consider it. But yeah, no, I think that's normal. I think. I'm new. I'm new to this whole emotions thing. But but it shit, man, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Shit, I don't know what else to say. You don't have to chat. You don't even have to watch this. I'm just talking. What? What? I'll come get you. I'm streaming. A tough interruption. A tough interruption. Just a tough interruption. A tough time to be interrupted. A really tough time to be interrupted. Um, but I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to guide this into a different conversation or a different. I don't know what topics I haven't covered. We've covered a lot here. Hi TFS. We've covered a lot here in the 34 minutes I've been live. God damn, I've been being emo for 34 minutes? Christ. Christ, Jolene, get a job. Christ. Am I going to school tomorrow? Are you? Might want to end? Low key, maybe. Low key, maybe. Honestly, just having a conversation like this is probably the best thing to do. I think so too. I think so too. I got, ooh, I know where to take it. I know where to take it. One sec. I got something big. What? Maddie, if you go, I'll go. Here's an important thing to talk about. Uh, I have a heavy male audience, which is probably makes this even better to talk about. Um, I spoke with a friend, like a really close friend, one of my closest a few days ago. They've been one of the few people I've been talking to pretty reliably. And they mentioned like therapy and like just, asking for a asking to get a therapist. And I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go through and do it. And want to hear a joke? Yeah, tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. I would love a joke right now. I would love a good joke. Although it's a bad joke, sadly we will have to evaporate your entire family. Um, it's me. All right, fair enough. All right, fair enough. You know what? You know what? Your family's safe. But um, if little context on my history with a therapist. I had a therapist one time. His name was, I think, Dr. Bob. Um, and we met, I think, 6 times maybe. And every time we played, we would play chess. Um, and I used to think I was really good at chess. I used to think that I was really good, and I was pretty good. I was pretty good. I've fallen off a little bit, but I've been trying to get back into it. But he used to whoop me in chess. He used to whoop me. And for the first 5 times, I'd see him once a week. He would just whoop me. And then one time, on the 6th time, I beat him, and then I never saw him again. So bye. Uh, Want to hear another joke? Yeah, hit me. I have a chess book, dude. I'm so goated at chess. I'm so goated at chess. Hi, Kiko. dropping a dropping a whist. Lol. Lol. Um, before I get into without before I get into therapy, um, before I get into therapy and why I think you should all get therapy if you haven't already, or like even if you're considering, um, like Whist and everyone, dude, they're all the sweetest people I've ever met. Whist reached out to me. Um, Whist reached out. Ein reached out, and also Izzy reached out. They all reached out individually, just like completely separately in DMs, which kind of meant the world to me. Um, Before, back in the Gorilla Tag days, where I used to be like celebrity sensation Jolene VR Gorilla Tag. I used to be Jolene Gorilla Tag. I used to not have that strong of a connection with any of the YouTubers that were in the same scene as me. We all wanted to make our videos and things, but beyond that, we weren't really that good of friends. And having, the 3 people, I look up to each individually. Ein physically, he's like 6'1", and then Whist and Izzy for their content. Um, and having them all reach out and show they care when no cameras are rolling, that kind of meant the world to me. So shout out to those 3. Those 3 are truly some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. Um, but therapy. So I had a really close friend reach out and suggest therapy. And even from this talk, like even from this stream alone, and being able to talk about this, I think it really is like I think it really is like a great thing that that everyone should do. Even if you think you don't need it, even if you think you can, handle things on your own, even if you think whatever, that's kind of what it wants, right? Is like another way to view, depression or anything. Hold on, I'm whipping it. Don't not a great way to word that. I'm pulling this back. Still not a good way to word that. Pulling out the IBIS Paint or whatever, the Paint 3D. Depression is this evil beast. This is depression. This is depression right here. Depression is this evil beast who wants, and you are this man. And this guy, he really wants you to follow what he wants. This is a good way to yeah, go remodel the wish joke. This is this is the best way that I've learned to combat depression. This is all my own teachings though, so be warned, they could be misguided. Depression is, kind of this big evil scary monster who the easiest way who wants you to do one thing. He is an evil liar. Depression is a liar. And what he wants more than anything is for you to get sadder. He kind of feeds on your sadness. He's an evil beast. And the way to combat that is to kind of do the opposite of what he wants. So what he wants with Digital Footprint, dude, that dude is so cooked. It is astounding to me that he has a job. Depression wants you to, stay inside. He really wants you to stay inside and, lay in bed all day. Kind of doesn't really want you to, go outside. You might black out your windows. You might black out your windows. You might, not go out with friends. You might do whatever because he wants you to rot in bed. So what can you do if he wants this and he's the evil liar? You could go outside and take a walk. And taking a walk helps. Taking a walk really helps. It helps to feel everything. It helps to process. Maybe it's an apple tree. I don't know. But it helps to process everything, and it helps to, get away from what he wants. If he wants you to rot in bed, the easiest way is to change that and get outside, take a walk on the sidewalk. Oh, that's a sidewalk with a tree, by the way. If he wants you to, do whatever, he wants you to, rot about all the bad things that have happened. He wants you to reflect on the calendar, trying to label this. He wants you to reflect on the calendar of everything bad that's happened. The easiest way is to, take that same bad experiences and then plan something new. Maybe on Friday of the calendar you'll go do something with a friend. In that same note, if he thinks that you you should be sad alone, you should bottle up those feelings. You should go through everything that you are supposed to go through alone. In the bottle. This is him bottling up, by the way. If he thinks that you should bottle it up, the easiest way truly is, and the best way, is to talk to somebody. If you're going through somebody, just talk to somebody, talk to a therapist, talk to anyone who will really help, you heal that heart. And slap a band-aid over that heart. So with that all being said, if you are going through something and you think that it would be a problem to reach out to somebody, you would burden somebody if you reached out. You would you'd be showing weakness if you reached out. If you think your friends wouldn't care, or you think that whatever may be the case, right? Whatever this guy's telling you, you kind of gotta do the opposite, right? If he thinks that you shouldn't reach out, you shouldn't get a therapist, you shouldn't reach out to a friend, you shouldn't do anything, that is him kind of lying to make you feel worse. Which I think is why a lot of people, don't do that, is because they are literally being lied to by their body, told that everything's so bad and, so dark, when, that really isn't the case most of the time. Thank you, Brian. Brian, how's it feel to get whooped up in Clash Royale twice a day? I don't know why I'm decorating this guy. It's just something to fidget with, mostly. I've got 2 fidgets on me. But yeah, depression's, kind of a, it's kind of a trap. Uh, Mods, don't ban Brian. Don't ban Brian. I was rage baiting him. Mods, don't rage bait Brian. Mods, don't ban Brian, bro. Mods, chill on Brian. Mods. But if you're taking anything from the stream, it's that everyone kind of goes through something at some point, and the three important steps to healing is to you know like allow yourself to feel it, right? So you want to feel it. You want to eventually you want to tackle it. Like, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to heal, get a therapist. These two are kind of the same. And then and then finally heal. That is my, painful to sit through and painfully complicated vent sesh. That's my vent sesh. I don't have much else to say. I really don't. Hi, Candy Kitten. It's good to see you guys. It's really nice to have everyone here just kind of supporting in their own way. You guys mean the world to me. You all do. You all mean the world to me. All of you. You guys are the best. You guys are the best community a young streamer can ask for. And I would not change a thing if I could. I don't know where I'd be without any of you. Even me? No, except you. Everyone except you. Everyone except you, basically. Everyone except you. No, even you. Just knowing that I have, the strongest community out there to support me all time. Me, even though I've been timed out like twice, all of you. All of you. It means the world. Whenever something... Oh god, this is sad. Oh god, this is sad to mention. Oh god, this is hard to mention. Okay. Whenever something happens to me, something bad, something good, just something happens to me, like one of my first thoughts is, damn, I can't wait to tell stream this. I can't wait to tell my Twitch chat this. I can't wait to see how fucking Candy Kitten will react when I tell them this. And even as the the worst things happen, even as the things death happens or whatever, I think to myself, I'm like, damn, at least I could lose this, I could lose this. At least I still have my my corner of the internet, my community, who will take care of me, and I'll take care of them, and it kind of means the world. That is why I've been like borderline radio silent recently. That's why I haven't been streaming recently. That's why I've been if you've texted me on Discord, I might not have responded. I did read everything. I read everything everyone sent me. But forgive me, I wasn't in the place to respond. So I didn't. But if you've sent me anything over the past, I don't know, week and a half, I've read everything. And it all means the world to me. Lots of smiles and little giggles were had over all of you guys being silly little idiots on my phone, but whatever. I want to talk to my IRL friends, but they're only kids, they won't understand. I would reach out to my online friends, but I feel like they hate me. I would talk to an adult, but I hate it. I hate talking to adults. I know. What do I do? Out of those, out of those, I'm gonna give my own individual answer to all of those questions. Question or to all this to all of that. To the first one, I would just ask if you could talk to anyone. Just text the group chat, just be like, "Hey guys, I'm feeling sad. Does anyone mind if I just talk?" Cuz Okay. To the first thing, I would text your group chat if you have one, and just be like, "Hey, I'm not feeling super well. Can I talk to anyone? Like, I'm feeling sad. Can I talk to anyone?" Just see if anyone wants to try to help. Because I can't imagine they're that much younger than you, right? And if you would be willing to help, maybe, they probably would. And if your friends wouldn't be there for you, um, make some new friends. And to the second point of an adult, um, there's always your mom or dad. There's always, the school guidance counselor, the school nurse, whatever your school has, who can listen, who can try and help. They normally are very good at helping. School guidance counselors rule in my experience. Everyone that I've talked to, social workers, guidance counselors, they've all ruled. They've all been great people. Um, like just um, then for the third point of an online friend, um, I think that's kind of traces back to that that drawing I made, right? Where it's like sadness once it's the evil guy tricking you. It makes you think that your friends hate you. It makes you feel like your friends don't care. It makes you feel like this and this and this and this and this. Um, but it makes you feel like you have no one to talk to when you do. And there are a lot of people who really do care about you, and they want to look after you. They want to care for you. Um, so I think in your situation, I would reach out to those online friends. I would see if those online friends could, talk to you. They could just ask. It can't hurt to ask. Just Plankton, I don't want you here. Plankton, I don't want you here. I don't want you to see me like this. Um, I think reaching out to those online friends and just being like, "Hey, do you mind if I vent?" and just see what they'd think. Just be like, "Hey, totally cool if you say no, but I was just wondering if I could maybe vent. I'm going through some shit." That's what I would say, nearly word for word. Um, that's what I do. I think, um, I think streams should be back to normal. Uh, Either this weekend or next week. I'm gonna try and do what I can. I'm gonna do what I can. If I have things tomorrow, um, if if I can tomorrow, I'll stream tomorrow. If I can't, then I won't. I'm not gonna push myself to. Um, but either this week or like this weekend or next week, we will be back. We can do whatever we can do. Whatever you guys want. Cause I really I just want to be back. I want to be back. I want to be normal. I want to be back to normal. Um, but that's all I gotta say. That's really all I gotta say. I appreciate all of you for coming out and listening to my yap sesh, giving support. I appreciate everyone who gave me money for this. I don't know why you'd throw your money at this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But I think I'm gonna send you guys on your way because I don't have any way to. I don't really have any way of transitioning out of this. I don't have any way of transitioning out of this, and I don't really have a way of, you know, keeping the stream going, and I don't think I have the mental health to keep the stream going just yet. So I think I might send you guys on your way for now. Thank you all for coming out. We're gonna find somebody to raid. I want you guys to be nice to the raider. You guys gotta be nice. You guys have been so good today. You guys have been so good today. Who's live? Is anyone cool live? Oh, Izzy's live. Okay, I'll send you guys over with Izzy. Thank you all. Thank you all. Please join this raid. Be nice to him. Tell him his mustache looks damn good. Tell him his mustache looks damn good. You're banned from his stream because you're his #1 hater. I'm sorry, you're his #1 hater. I don't know what you want from me. But I'm gonna head out. Be nice to him. Be very nice to him. Tell him his mustache looks good or whatever the fuck I just told you to say. I'm gonna go check some DMs, maybe send out some responses. Thank you guys for being the best community on the planet. I couldn't ask for anything more, and I don't ask for anything more. As long as I got y'all, I'm gonna be good. Thank you everyone for coming out. I love you all. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow.